Now, many of you here in South Africa, you will know that today is officially the election day, where those that registered now have an opportunity to go and cast their vote, selecting the political party which they would want or prefer them to lead this country. Now, this, ladies and gents, has got a good and a negative impact onto the market, stock markets, or even the markets as a whole, because right now, as it stands, the USD to the ZAR, or South African Rand, it is showing some strength as I speak to you now during this election day, meaning that it is quite positive or bullish on maybe what might be the outcome of this election. If the outcome comes different from what the market expected, obviously we are going to see the ZAR to USD exchange rate, ladies and gents, collapsing, which is something that we don't want to see, of course. But again, these outcomes also affect the companies in the stock market, because you'll remember that these companies, for some of them to grow, or for majority of them to grow, is because of investors' confidence into the country's economy, and maybe into specifically that company, of which if things turn sour or things don't turn the way investors want to see, it might also have an impact into the companies who invest in the stock market, meaning that the outcomes of this election can also hurt the companies that we invest in, because like the outcomes, like I said, will determine if more investors will flock in SA to invest into the companies, to invest into our economy, or go out or flock out. But as for me, as seen on the screen, I went and cast my vote today, and may the best man win, which is something that is important for, obviously, consumers, not just to complain about service delivery, to complain about certain political parties, but rather to go and take out their frustrations and vote whatever or whichever political party they want, of course, to rule and maybe govern South Africa as a country, which is something that, of course, those that have registered have got an opportunity to do that today. But nonetheless, the main purpose of this video is that I just wanted to let you know that as we are heading, or in fact from tomorrow, the moment IEC start counting those votes, whatever the figures will be reflecting, the market will be reacting either positively or negative towards that, which means that the markets, Thursday, Friday, the market will be very volatile, which is something that, of course, as investors, you need to take cognizance of that. Don't be surprised. It is because probably of how the results are coming in for elections, which cause, of course, the markets to react probably the way they would be reacting, or maybe aggressively or volatile. But one thing for sure, when we come back again into the stock market or companies listed in the JSE, you will know that there are those companies that whether your political party wins or not, they will forever be making money. Shoprite will continue making money because people still need to eat, whether your political party won or not. People still need to buy clothes. People still need to probably go to work, which is something that, of course, it just has to show you that if you are strategic in your portfolio, some of the companies, you must have at least some of the companies that, of course, don't really depend much on what is happening on a day-to-day, whether the economy is doing well or not. These companies do well. I mean, I've told you before that personally Shoprite is my top pick for 2024, and the reason being Shoprite earnings have been growing by 12% for the last 5 years, which is something that is pretty exciting and makes me to wonder the kind of growth that we'll see as Shoprite continues, of course, deploying more stores and all those kind of things. You will know that the CEO of Shoprite, once again, I'll remind you that he said that every 15 days they generate 10 billion rands, which is something that shows you of how big and massive this retailer is. And the good thing is, right now, I personally believe that Shoprite might be undervalued because of the kind of revenues they generate. I mean, last year, 2023, Shoprite generated over 214 billion rands, which, looking at the current market cap of Shoprite, which is around 150 billion rands, me and you can agree that this is a company that is, we can say or safely say that it is undervalued, because how the markets value Shoprite at the moment against the kind of revenues that Shoprite generates per year, ladies and gents, they are not really aligning well, which therefore means that key terms like your PS ratio are below 1, which is something that makes you to see the opportunity which lies on this Shoprite stock. So yeah, man, companies like Shoprite, they'll continue doing well whether the outcomes of the elections are negative or positive, because people still need to eat, people still need to, of course, buy food, which is something that companies like these will thrive. If things come out to be bad, then obviously there are companies that will struggle, because investors will run away from those companies. Investors won't come and invest more money into those companies, and therefore those companies will not grow as much, or will probably fail to grow, which will have an impact into the revenues that those companies generate, their profitability, their margins, which is something that, of course, that should definitely worry the investors. So yeah, man, I just hope the elections go well, and yeah, we get to see our country's economy continue growing even after the elections, which is something that will also boost the investors' confidence to come and invest into South Africa, investors' confidence to come and invest into the companies that we invest in. Otherwise, with all that, guys, I just thought I'd just give you this quick update. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the likes button, comment and subscribe, and once you subscribe, don't forget to hit or click that notification bell so that at least you get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. Otherwise, that's all from me, and I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey. And those that have not casted their vote yet, please head out to your voting stations, vote to make sure that you practice democracy by casting your votes. Otherwise, that's all from me, and God bless you all.